Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to Pran Funkels bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. Hey, we wanted to just do a little bonus show here. It's not going to be very long, but so we could squeeze in some more of these classic prank phone calls that we've been doing all night since, in honor of our 2-year anniversary. We wanted to go back to our roots, to our early days of making prank phone calls, and show you guys how it's pretty similar even today. How we used to do our calls back then, you know, and just kind of similarly saying weird things to people and getting reactions. And I think I'd kind of gone into this a little bit earlier on the show about how, you know, Jerky Boys kind of was kind of our encouragement to actually make a tape and send it around to our friends and stuff. And, you know, our recorded tape of prank phone calls we did around between 93 and 95, I guess. I don't know. But I mean, we were obviously recording prank calls and stuff like that long before that. But anyway, that was, but we always felt like we could just get funnier reactions out of people by just by saying weird shit to them rather than just like threatening them. Not that we dislike Jerky, but obviously we like the Jerky Boys a lot and stuff. We like that stuff. So, is Justin on there? Did we get Justin? What was that sound?
No, I think he's busy.
Okay.
With some other bullshit.
Okay, well, so we're just going to do a real short session here, and we'll play some more classic ones for you, and then we'll wrap up for the night. So just thought you might want to tune in and hear this. So what do we got? What do we got on deck now?
Let's play the Arbys Call that I think I may have talked about earlier.
Yeah, so you had called this Arbys repeatedly?
I had called them the night before, I think.
It was a payphone in Arbys. It wasn't actually Arbys. It was a payphone in Arbys, which restaurants used to have payphones in them.
Yeah.
20 years ago.
So I called this payphone and talked to employees and confused them before and acted like I was like some kind of operator or something. And here's a follow-up call the next night.
Huh. Okay.
Here it goes. On Pran Funkels. Recorded. As soon as it loads up, here it goes. It's gonna play.
Casey Queso.
I restarted my system because
American Top 40.
We had some connection problems. Here we go. I think it's gonna play. I think it's about to play. Here we go. Arbys payphone.
In the mid-90s. 93, 94.
95.
Somewhere in there.
Here we go.
Maybe 96, probably 95. Yeah, definitely 96.
Hello? 9X, may I help you?
I'm sorry?
9X, hello?
Wait, hang on. All right, can you add Justin now?
Did he tell you to?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, folks.
He wants to, okay. Justin, are you there?
Hello?
Okay, here's the Arbys call, and the setup to that was Cody had called.
This is the Arbys payphone, and I was acting like I was an operator. And I called them the night before and confused them.
Fucked with them, so.
Here we go.
Here we go. Pran Funkels. Classic.
Recorded.
Classic.
Hello? 9X, may I help you?
I'm sorry?
9X, hello?
This is the wrong number.
My phone's just rang here. Did you want to talk to the attendant?
No, this is a payphone.
It's a payphone?
Yeah, this is the payphone.
Did you call the 9X voicemail system? What?
Hold on just a second. Hello?
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 9X, may I help you? Did you want to talk to the attendant?
No, this happened last night too.
Is there a connection problem with your payphone?
I have no idea because you guys called back here last night too, and I was here, and no one I know of has even used the payphone.
All right, is Jim Brinson up there?
Jim Brinson?
Yeah.
No.
Are you sure?
Right, and a Jimmy Winfrey.
Well, can I talk to him?
Which one?
Well, is anybody up there besides you?
Yeah, I've got all my employees here.
There's no customers?
There's a man in the bathroom and some old ladies.
Can you go get him out of the bathroom?
Are you Jim Brinson? No, that's not him.
All right, well, can you just tell him his popcorn's ready?
Why they tell me the popcorn's ready? Why not? They don't put calling in sleep when we talk. Hello? 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 That's all right. It's being traced, so stay on the phone.
Doody what?
It's being traced by the police, so stay on the phone.
Well, she's got some darnbly chicken.
Do you got some garlic chicken?
Yeah?
Oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. We don't serve that here. Do you need some help?
You got McCarthy brand honey glazed chicken snacks?
No, do you got my Carter Blaze, Honey Blaze chicken snacks?
No.
Ma'am, I think you need some help.
Is this Arby's garlic chicken?
You got some garlic chicken?
You got some garlic chicken? I hate to say this, but that phone call right there, with the exception of the person making it, just screams a certain state of the United States.
All right.
It does.
Which state would that be?
Well, it's a state located in the lower 48.
Hello.
It's a state that we will mail to if we're at Amazon.com.
All right. What else we got on in the prank call vault for the mid '90s?
Okay, well, I have the Cracker Nut Village call that we've talked about on the show. It was a friend of mine that we've talked about trying to get him on the show, but we haven't actually. I haven't really tried to get him on there. But we talked about how crappy he was at prank calls, and this is one of the calls that we've actually talked about. Surprisingly, it was on the tape. And this has been edited like one part. So he talks about you ordered some yogurt dipped pretzels, but the original call, he said, I heard you ordered some yogurt dipped pretzels. And for some reason, I edited that part out, probably because I wanted the call to sound more, I don't know,
like
professional was the word, but anyway, here's this call, and it's not, yeah, well, this is the one by,
all right, go ahead.
This is that one. Here we go.
Hello? 9X, may I help?
Oh, that's not, okay. Sorry about that. Here it is.
Good evening. Yes, this is Phil with Phil's Cracker Nut Village. You ordered some yogurt dipped pretzels. When would you like to deliver to your residence?
Well, I don't know what you... this is answering service. I don't know about it.
What day?
I beg pardon?
Okay, Tuesday. Yeah, can I get a time?
Do you want a time to deliver?
3:30. Okay. What date?
I'm going to say 3:30.
The 25th. That'll be great. Okay, thank you.
I just kept talking over. It's kind of funny. But yeah, the original one says, I heard you ordered some pretzels, which was funny. I think we've talked about him too, about how he was so bad at prank calling, he would just get hung up on almost immediately. So All right, so we got a few more of these to go, and we just wanted to have this extra little session here to play some more of these classic calls for you on Pran Funkels. So thanks for staying up with us late at night. Okay, that wasn't a call.
Boo, 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 boo.
I thought Cody was going to take over.
All right.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be our end theme. So.
Folks, thanks for listening to the end theme of Pran Funkels.
Before the show
20th
ends.
Anniversary extravaganza celebration.
This has been the worst Pran Funkels ever, but thanks for listening anyway.
Sorry I did that.
Yeah, we've had classic calls. That saved it, right?
Well, absolutely.
So.
Well, here's the second call to Art Bell, which was me doing this call.
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh, wait, I got to preface this. This guy called in right before me, and I only got part of the call. But he said this guy called in and said that
was
he had
attempting to do a funny prank call to Art Bell.
Yeah, he said that he had a problem with his car, and this is what I caught of that call.
I had a problem with my car.
Clink, clink,
Clank.
clink, clink, clink.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's going on.
He hung up. Clink, 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 clink. Well, that would be a rod or a piston. Or I have no idea. I don't know very much about cars, sir. But I would say, judging from the overall tone of your call, that if you do a lot of driving like that, you'll also be going to the clink, 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 clink. Wildcard line, you're on the air. Elect me. Good morning. I've always loved the Pointer Sisters. East of the Rockies, you're on the air. Good morning.
Yes, hello?
Hi there.
Yes. Well, I had a lot of trouble getting in.
Well, I'm sorry. Where are you?
Huh?
Where are you?
Oh, I'm in Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Okay. Well, we're glad to have you.
Well, I kept trying to get through, and I kept hearing the phone company's little beeps, blips, and blunders and stuff.
I know.
Okay, well, this is entirely off the subject, okay? I was staying at a hotel with my son in Texas a couple of weeks ago,
Right?
and the next morning when we woke up, he had some, 3 stripes on his stomach, like from a marker.
Really?
Yes, and we told the hotel management, and they didn't believe me, and they told us to leave.
Well, they probably figured you were going to sue him or something.
Well, I was just wondering what you think about it.
Alien abduction.
Oh, really?
No, I have no idea, ma'am. What kind of stripes?
Just lines.
Thick lines? Thin lines?
They were kind of thick.
Kind of thick.
Black.
Black?
Yeah.
And did they wash off?
Yeah. Eventually.
But it took how long?
A couple of washes.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. Were there any other effects?
No.
Notable? That was it, huh? Do you
Yeah.
think it had something to do with that hotel?
Well, they said that there was no way that anyone could get in the room.
Well, I don't know if I believe that. I mean, hotels always have a way to get into the rooms.
Yeah.
They would have to. I mean, what if there was something awful going on in one of the rooms? They'd have to have a way.
Yeah.
Well, okay, listen, I do appreciate your call. We'll submit it to the audience. Black lines, it took 2 washings to come on. We'll see what they say.
By the way, that guy that had the problems with his car?
Clink, clink, clink.
Yeah, I think that's Coke cans in his drawers. Okay?
See you later.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. It's as good a thought as any. It's easier to explain than black lines. West of the Rockies, you're on the air. Hello.
You made Art Bell laugh heartily. about Coke cans in the doors. Good old Art Bell.
I was just remembering when we just while I was listening to that, there was actually a call that was sort of based on where I think I called a few different hotels and was saying that.
That's right. Yeah.
Because I think the way that, and it wasn't on this tape, but there was a call where I said, I called a Motel 6 and I said, yeah, is this Motel 6?
Is this Motel 6?
And then they were like, yes, it is. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for Motel 6. And they're like, oh, no, this is Motel 6.
Yeah.
And then I went into that whole thing, and then they were like, oh, there's no way anyone can get into the rooms.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember something about like somebody going like, you were telling somebody it was like scratches or so. They were asking for scratches when you said that your son had lines on his stomach. Something weird. Like I seem to remember something like that. So it may have been a different call even than that one or something.
Yeah, there were a lot of different calls. Like we would come up with an idea, and then I would just keep calling whatever business it was until we got a decent call out of it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's listen to Arnold Shackley products. You want to hear that?
Sure. Arnold Shackley products, another classic prank phone call. Let's hear it.
I was wondering if you distribute those Orbit 39 pills.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Orbit 39 pills.
39 too.
Pills. The ones that help Eric go to sleep. It's for infants.
Oh, yes, okay.
The ones that make them call count.
Make them what?
Go to sleep really quick.
No,
You don't?
no.
All right. You have Orbit 39 telephones. Hello?
Who am I talking to?
Well, this is Joyce. Is this Flip Jiffen's Surveyors?
No, I'm sorry, it isn't. It's Arnold Shackley products, and it's 3:46 in the morning.
Well, I realize that, but it's an emergency. Because Billy Bob's yogurt spilled.
Oh, I'm sorry, you have the wrong number.
All right, we'll have the Cranders over there in a minute. Bye-bye.
It's an emergency. Billy Bob's yogurt spill.
That's one of them that I repeated after that several times.
Yeah, we still say that sometimes.
It's an emergency because Billy Bob's yogurt spilled.
Oh man, my yogurt! Man, call 911. Oh man.
All right, now here's a call that we've referenced on the show, and I'm pretty confident that it's not been played on the show before. This is a lady that had a number that was an 800 number.
Oh yeah. We've talked about this one. Yeah. We kept calling this, or we called this 800 number, and this woman just answered like it was a residence. You know, so go ahead.
And the assumption when you call an 800 number is that it's a business.
Yeah, obviously it's a business, right?
Especially in 1994 or 5, you know?
Yeah.
So here's this one.
Is this the Cranston's company?
That's the wrong number.
Well, what business is this?
This is not a business.
It's a 1-800 number.
Well, it's not a business.
Okay, I got a question. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening.
Do you have Orbit 39 telephones?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you the one that's distributing those Orbit 39
This is
telephones?
not a business. This is a home.
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Call the phone company.
I was given this number saying that you distributed Orbit 39 telephones.
I'm a real estate broker.
Well,
I don't know what it's about. I don't know who gave you the number, but it's wrong. You better call back and tell them. I'm so sorry.
So you don't know anything about the
I don't
Orbit?
even know what you're talking about. No.
Oh.
Sorry.
All right, I'll have Arnold Cronsters call you.
Well, I think somebody better call the phone company, and I am, because I can't believe somebody gave my phone number out saying it was a business.
Okay.
What a bitch. I'm a real estate broker. She got really upset. So, yeah, that was kind of funny. And didn't we tried calling that number. We remember that number. We called it recently.
Yeah, I think that's why we told that story on the show, because we've called that number since then.
It's either a different business or disconnected or
Okay.
It's probably not a real estate broker anymore.
Here's a call. Let's see. So I have the Billy Ray or the Billy Clay ball.
Okay.
So there's a call to him, and then there's like a call from like a year later to the same number. Let's just play we'll play them in chronological order.
Okay.
So here's the first one.
Oh, hi, I was calling about the Beavers Van.
Pardon me?
Okay, who is this?
This is Billy.
Okay, well, you've got an ad here in the paper for the Beavers Van?
The Beavers Van, huh?
Yes, it's here in the paper, in the Gazette.
I don't know if you got the right number. What number are you trying to call?
I'm trying to call 555-6691.
This is 6421.
Okay, well, I was wondering about the Beavers Van. Well, how much does it cost?
I couldn't tell you.
Well, is it not for sale anymore?
The Beavers Van?
Yeah. You know, 6 pieces of plywood on it?
No, I don't know nothing about no Beavers Van.
Well, it's right here in the paper.
Well, you better call that other number then.
Well, I did.
Well, you got the wrong number here.
Well, this is 555-6691, right?
No, ma'am, it's not. This is 6421.
Well, I need to know about the Beavers Van.
Well, give that other number a call.
Well, okay, I'll tell Arnold Krunzers to call you, okay?
Whoever this is, all right. Bye.
I'll see you later. I'll call the police in 5 minutes. Okay, bye.
That guy was such a hick that made that call.
know nothing about no Beaver Van.
All right, now here I was calling the same number back like several months, maybe a year or two later.
Hello?
William? Hello?
Hello?
William?
I think you got the wrong number.
Let me speak with William, please.
He's in bed
He's not supposed to be.
at 3 in the morning.
I told him I was calling.
You told him you're going to call him at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, can you give him a message?
I can give him a message.
All right, can you tell him his soup's ready?
His suit's ready.
Yeah.
I'll tell him.
All right, we'll have the flads bashing his head in. Bye.
All right.
We'll have the Flads bashing his head in.
You know, listening to those calls back to back, that sounds like it was him.
I think that was his roommate or something. That was the college when we used to prank call that college.
Yeah, but that sounded like the same guy.
I don't know. That sounded like a different guy. That guy didn't name like this, you know. Like I sounded like a normal guy. Bet you that was his roommate or something. So his dorm mate or whatever they call it. So all right. Pran Funkels special classic edition. This is our bonus edition of our 2-year special. Just playing a few of our classics.
Now I have the Nacho On My Pocket thing, which is severely edited. Do we want to hear that?
Where it doesn't sound right.
I mean, you get the gist of it. Do we want to play that?
Yeah, sure. If you want, it needs a setup. Like,
yeah. So yeah, you can set it up.
Yep. Well, we kept trying to get. We were trying to get like this. It was on Easter weekend. I remember it was like I think it was like the Saturday night of before Easter, and we were just trying to get this. We were trying to get different DJs to say weird like words. They were just nonsense words like on the air, and I guess some of the words that we were picking, they thought maybe were like they just wouldn't do it. They were just like hanging up on us, or they'd go, yeah, okay, and then they wouldn't do it, and like maybe we were saying maybe they thought it was they were giving some code that the shipment of heroin had been made or something. Like they just nobody would do it, and we finally found this guy. I guess he was on like the oldie station or something, right?
Yeah, the same one that I played earlier that had the sound effects thing.
Yeah. So this guy finally, a friend of ours talked him into doing it, into saying, into saying a phrase. They were trying to get him to say nonsensical words, and nobody would do that. But then we finally got him to say.
Yeah, so we thought about it extensively, and we were like, let's come up with a phrase that sounds ridiculous, but it's actual, like there's no made up words in it.
Yeah. So the phrase was, should I say the phrase?
Well, it's in the recording.
The phrase that's played. Well, I mean, it's real quick. This is like heavily edited. So we were trying to fit it onto our tape or something. But the phrase was, I got a nacho in my pocket. And we were trying to get him to say that on the air. And he finally got this guy to agree. So go right ahead. Go ahead and let her rip.
Good morning, KOMA.
As Art Bell said, let her rip.
Hey.
How you doing? Could you say, I got a nacho in my pocket? On the air.
Okay, man, I'll see. Okay?
Okay.
I was talking to a friend of mine the other day, and he kept kind of squirming around, and I said, what's the matter? And he said, well, I just sat down. And I said, so what's the big deal about that? He said, I got a nacho in my pocket.
All right.
The end that thing was from a different.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's go ahead and play that now since.
Okay, so what you just heard there was a severely edited version of our friend, like begging this guy to say, I got a nacho in my pocket, and followed by the actual broadcast of the guy saying, and I wish we had the whole thing, because it was Easter. One of the reasons I mentioned it being Easter, because I thought it was going to play the part where he says, I hope you're having a sunny, funny, bunny Sunday, or something.
And a happy, hoppy Easter.
A happy, hoppy Easter, a funny, sunny, funny. He like precedes it with all these corny, Easter puns, basically. And then he says this. He said, the little story he told about his friend squirming around because he has a nacho in his pocket. So that's what you just heard there. But anyway, there's another radio station.
Yes, there's another radio thing where the story behind this one is it was like 5 a.m, and I just randomly called this radio station, and it
was a country radio station.
Yeah, and they didn't, like, I was expecting them to screen the call, and they just put me straight on the air, so it just caught me totally by surprise. And so that's what you're about to hear, and this is their reaction. This is what I said off the top of my head, and I think Patrick actually told me the initial phrase to say here, but both of us were assuming that I was not going to be like directly put on the air when they answered.
Right.
But I was recording on the radio, so here is the broadcast.
Bago, who's this?
There's a purple piece of lasagna coming towards your head.
Excuse me?
Piece of lasagna?
A piece of lasagna?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Don't play with your food. Please.
Well, it's coming at your head. I thought I'd call up and tell you.
It's coming at my head.
Yeah, you better put a bucket over it or something.
Uh-huh. Ma'am, do you always do this early in the morning, or
No, I'm serious.
have you had problems forever?
No, it's a speckled deal.
It's a speckled deal or a special deal?
She's on drugs.
No, I think it's Miller time at her house too.
The lasagna is coming toward your head. It's a speckled deal.
God.
It's 5:45 and
Well, what's the deal?
it's early.
Does anybody smell anything in the air?
We were to those last week.
Would you like to read her horoscope? I have a feeling that Rod Serling is in her bedroom doing a narration.
He probably talks to Elvis.
And welcome to the toilet. Well, if not Elvis, I'm sure she's had dinner with Conway Twitty.
That end part was there was like yeah. It was like this really chuckly laugh at the end, and we just like looped it a bunch because it was so ridiculous.
Obviously, that was a country
So, yeah.
station, country music station there.
Yeah, country morning show. There's lasagna coming into your head. So yeah, you really, that was the weirdest thing they would ever hear in their entire lives, right there. So yep, there you go.
Okay, is anybody still listening to the show at this point? Because we got some more.
A couple listeners. How many more calls we got? Like, how many more classics?
I'd say 5 or 6 more.
Okay, let's let them roll on here. Thanks for listening to the bonus stage, the Pran Funkels 2-year anniversary part 2 bonus stage, where we're just playing old stuff, old prank calls from yesteryear.
We're just playing old golfers now.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah. Okay. Yep, here we are in the bonus stage.
All right, here's a call to a man who we'll tell you more about this guy after we play the call. There's some follow-up information about this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, is Mr. Crowder there?
Who?
Mr. Crowder.
You got the wrong phone number.
Well, who is this?
This is Pink Body.
Okay, let me talk to him real quick.
You got the wrong phone number.
Can I talk to him right now, please?
This is Pink Body.
Well, I know.
Hey, we don't have no crown.
He's going to give me 25 days. Go. Hello?
Yeah.
Hurry up.
We don't have no crown, though.
You know what?
We don't have that guy. Nobody works here with that name.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm the owner.
Just go get him. Hello?
I think that one was edited too, and I'm not sure.
Sure, I'm the owner.
Because
We don't have a crown now.
there was a part where I said, he's got 50 days now.
That's right. Yeah, there was another part where you're like, okay, now he's got 50 days. Go. Like
So-
you're telling him to just doing something right now.
The follow-up on that guy, do you know the story on that guy?
Do I know the story on that guy? No.
Yeah, the follow-up on that is like 5
Yeah.
years later, he showed up in the newspaper and was arrested. I don't know if he was convicted. I'm pretty sure he probably was, but for rape. So.
Oh, well, that's pleasant.
So once again, we only Pran Funkel people that deserve it. I don't know. There was something about that guy being convicted of rape. I remember that.
What the fuck was going on with his mouth that morning?
I think there was always something going on with his mouth. Unfortunately.
What was his face buried in?
Do you want to hear the Bryan's residence?
Sure, let's hear it. Let's hear from the Bryan.
Hello.
Hi, this is Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Yes, I got some questions for you about the Beavers Van.
About the what?
Beavers Van.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, don't you know what a Beavers Van is?
A Beaver's van?
Yeah, with 6 pieces of plywood.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Who is this? Hello?
Who do you want to talk to?
I'm wanting to talk to Miss Glashman about the Beavers Van.
You got the wrong number.
Well, no, I don't think I do, because it says right here in the paper 2627.
This is 5554427.
Well, I think I called the right number then.
No, you didn't either.
I'd like to talk to Miss Glashman now.
Miss who?
Glashman.
This is the Ben's residence.
Well, can I speak with someone from the Cracker Nut Village then, please?
Brian's residence, which we had cut that out, but whatever.
I came across a follow-up call that was on, I think it was on a CD, but I didn't transfer it.
I like how we try to put in 555. I think the Jerky Boys did that on one of their albums. That's why we did that.
Well, I don't know. The main thing is I didn't want to make a bunch of copies for people and give them the phone numbers, you know.
Yeah, I mean, on some of them we just cut out the first 3 digits, which is what we should have done on all of them. So we're just saying 4 digits, you know. Makes my
Okay, now.
Yeah, I don't think so. That's something we've said for years now because of that call right there, that guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, you didn't either. That guy's just kind of an asshole. A Beavers fan. Dude, have we explained to our listeners what the Beavers Band is?
Probably not. And I actually saw one the other day, which it's pretty rare to see one these days.
The Beavers Band is a Dodge Caravan made between the years of about 83 or 4, maybe 84.
Whenever they first came out.
84 and 87 or 8. The ones that with the, usually they were a color and then they had like the fake wood paneling on the side, like the veneer, whatever they stick on, not veneer, too expensive, but the fake wood paneling sticker, you know, they put down the side. And the reason we call it the Beavers Van is because they had, when the new Leave It to Beaver in the 80s, that show came out, that's that fucking exact type of minivan is what the Beaver drove his kids around in, I guess, on there. So we just called it the Beavers Van whenever we saw one of those. Hey, look, it's the Beavers Van. So Cody would just call people and say I was calling about the Beavers Van with the 6 pieces of. Okay, that's enough of that. Score Productions. Okay. So that's why we call it the Beavers Van, and the 6 pieces of plywood, that's a whole other story. It's so jivey. Oh, yes, it is. Here we go. Yeah, do. Anyway, yeah, some bullshit show. So, all right, we got some more classic prank phone calls from the mid-90s here.
We got a couple more here.
Couple more.
Here's the Red Chunks call.
Leonard.
Yeah, this is Sandy. You see that guy over there sitting at the table?
See.
Hello?
Hello.
I just left there and I'm on my car phone. And
This is a restaurant.
you see that guy sitting at the table? Can I talk to him?
The Denny's.
Mm-hmm.
My God, sitting at the table.
Has he left?
Which table?
He's got hereditary bears.
He's got what?
He picked up something of mine and I need it back. Could you get him on the phone for a second?
I can't get him if I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, all right.
Which section is he in?
Well, that one with red chunks. Hello?
The one with red chunks.
Yeah, that was like a Denny's.
Yeah, he said Denny's in there.
Okay, sorry, I just missed that. Pretty good. Yeah, I was like, here, just so bored throughout. Like, what was it he said that was kind of funny? I don't know, maybe it was just what you had said. Like,
When you listen to that, yeah, I just picture the guy's like has his face in the palm of his hand, you know.
his elbow rested on he's just leaned over.
He sounds like he's in the middle of a nap or something.
He's got hereditary bears. Let's go. With red. Which section is he in? The one with red chunks. The One red chunks. I was just die laughing at that point.
When I hear that, it just makes me think that I haven't changed at all in the last 20 years. And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad. It's probably bad.
What, your sense of humor?
Well, yeah.
Well, the weird factor has gone up. The bizarro stuff we say is like on a level way higher than that stuff. So
I don't know about that.
I mean, you don't call somebody and say, he's got hereditary bears, and I don't know, just kind of funny.
I don't know. It was different back then. It was like, it was completely off the top of my head when I said that stuff.
Uncharted territory back then for us. Yeah. Well, I mean, it still is completely off the top of your head. It's just a little bit more complex the way you get to it now. You get there.
Yeah, because now I have to depend on things like Skype working properly, which
is exactly
not something that it happens very often.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. I think there's just one more call here.
One more call, and then we'll wrap it up for this bonus stage, bonus edition. Well, bonus part.
Oh wait, no, we actually have
Napoleon bonus part.
We've got 3 more calls actually.
We got 3. Okay, well, let's let it go. Let's let them go.
All right. Well, we have a more recent call. This is from. I don't think we played the actual. I mean, we were doing testing, but we didn't actually play the Del Rancho call.
No, we didn't.
This is from 2000 and maybe 2001. Should we play this? Let's play this.
Sure. This is Del Rancho, which do they have Del Ranchos in Texas? Or
well, I thought this was appropriate because we played commercials for them.
That's right. Yeah, we've played Del Rancho commercials.
Just on recent episodes.
Okay. All right. Well, here's a prank call to a Del Rancho in 2000.
And it also applies to the theme of Hardee's fast food restaurants, which
we don't have here.
Well, there were a subject in earlier calls that were played. Okay.
All right.
Del Rancho, can I help you? Hi, you know how Hardee's went out of business a few years back? No. You didn't know that? No. Because they're all Carl's Jr.? Oh, yeah. I was wondering if you guys could manufacture an electric sign just that said Hardee's, and I was going to put it in my front yard. Do you do that kind of stuff? Just special? Hold on a second. Okay. Hello? Hi. How much is your steak sandwich? It's $4.09 with tax. Okay, thanks.
My name is Scotty, and I'd love to get on that.
What was that?
Oh, that was unrelated.
That was what? Was unrelated?
That was a chat line message. That was a different thing there.
Like I guess the joke there was like, so you asked the girl if Del Rancho could manufacture a Hardee's sign for her.
Yeah.
For you, I mean, and then as soon as she put her boss on the phone, you just asked how much a steak sandwich was.
Yeah, the idea. I mean, I think we did that a few different times, but the idea was to try to make the original person that answered the phone seem like
an idiot or something.
Or they were crazy or something.
Or just to really fuck with their heads, like the guy just hangs up and goes, "He just asked how much a steak sandwich was." I mean.
Well, the idea was like ideally the original person that answered went and got their manager and was like, "There's this crazy person on the phone."
Yeah.
And then the manager gets on the phone and you just ask a normal question.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. which we've done that quite a bit, even these days. We do that every now and then. So.
Well, that was one of the first times we did that.
Yeah. Okay, next up, next classic call.
Now we have a call from Chris again.
All right.
This is from that same time period, about 15, 16 years ago.
Okay.
And this is a call to a woman who's not extremely bright. So.
2000.
Door, darling. Yes, I have a very important message for a man named Sammy Fadler. Who? Sammy Fadler. Fadler? Fadler. Sammy Fadler. Sammy Fadler. And who's it to? The message is to him. Does he work here? No, he comes there a lot. Okay. Let's see. Let me get a pencil. Okay.
Let me get a pencil.
You have time to do this? Are you busy? No. Okay. How do you spell his name? It's F-A-D. You want his first name? Let me give you his first name. It's S-A-M-I. Actually, he spells it weird. I don't know why. His last name is F-A-D-L-E-R. F-A-D. D? Yes. L-E-R. L-E-R. Mm-hmm. And what's the message? The message is that we need to meet up in Missouri at Flying Ron's truck stop. Missouri, how do you spell that? M-O. Spell what? Missouri. Missouri, the state. Yeah. M-I-S-S-O-R-I-E. Missouri. Yeah. We need to meet up there and make sure that he brings his tuxedo. Are you writing this down? Yeah. Okay. And also, make sure he brings his pink bowling ball. Bowling ball? Yeah. We're going to go bowling when we get up there. Now, does he usually go over to the fuel desk side? Yeah, he comes in. I have actually never come in there before. I know he comes there a lot, and I
Oh, is it Circle K?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I was wondering, do you have those crab zooplies?
The what?
Crab zooplies?
Try that one more time.
Hello?
Played two calls. There's a call connected to the end of that one. What happened there?
Yeah, that was just the next.
Well, what was it? Did the end of the truck stop one get cut off? Or that's pretty much it. But
wait, what was the last thing that
he said? We're gonna go bowling when we get up there to Missouri.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah. M-I-S-S-O-R.
Did you hear that part?
Yeah.
I-E. Missouri. Yeah. We need to meet up there and make sure that he brings his tuxedo. Are you writing this down? Yeah. Okay. And also, make sure he brings his pink bowling ball. Bowling ball? Yeah. We're going to go bowling when we get up there. Bowling ball. Now, does he usually go over to the fuel desk side? Yeah, he comes in. I have actually never come in there before. I know he comes there a lot, and
Yeah, I guess that.
That's not the end of the call.
No, I guess that got fucked up.
Huh. Well, that was one of the calls that it was going to play for us, right? That and the Del Rancho.
Yeah.
Wait, so what played after that?
Went into Crib Zooplebees.
All right, yeah, that was gonna be the last call I was gonna play.
Okay, is this the last one we got?
I think so. I think we've played everything else that I captured here.
All right, well, let's hear the last classic call of the night on this bonus our bonus session tonight on our 2-year anniversary special.
Did the Missouri part play of that?
Yeah, where he spells out Missouri like obviously wrong.
Well, okay, so he said make sure he brings his pink bowling ball and tuxedo.
Bowling ball. She says bowling ball. Hear it? Bowling ball, and he says, "Yeah, we're gonna go bowling up there." And does he usually come over to the fuel desk side? And he says, "Yeah, well, he's a blah blah blah."
I guess you get the idea on that one.
Yeah, there wasn't much more to that call, but
unfortunately, it got cut off.
Yeah, we'll have to just do a better job of.
You know, when you take cassettes and you try to put them into.
See, I think those were already audio files, though, right?
Yeah, well, that was off a CD.
Okay. Yeah.
When you take cassettes and CDs and you try to convert them into digital files,
yeah,
the computers react in a manner not unlike the Ed 209 from RoboCop.
After trying to walk downstairs.
And that's what you've witnessed tonight on Pran Funkels.
Is Ed 29.
Ed 209.
Trying to walk down the stairs.
But thanks for if you've listened this long, thanks for being that interested. We do appreciate it, and we're just playing you some of our roots. And
LeVar Burton. No, LeVar Burton in this roots.
LeVar Burton is in the back of a limousine. It's filled with water, and he's acting as if it's a swimming pool in a limousine, but it's really just the trunk of a limousine that's filled with water.
Yes.
And it's on an episode of Reading Rainbow.
He's got a scrub brush and a bath cap on, and he's looking into the camera and talking about, sometimes I like to take a bath in the trunk of a limousine. See?
And you do have to take his word for it.
And as the limousine pulls away, you're butterfly in the sky. Okay, so we got one more call, and then do we have an end theme, or is this where we're just going to play this last call and sign off?
I've got a last call, and then I have an end theme.
Okay, so it's getting late.
Yeah.
It's getting very late.
All right, let's hear this Krebs Ubaldi's call. Here we go.
Final.
Oh, is this Circle K?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I was wondering, do you have those crepe zooblies?
The what?
Crepe zooblies?
Try that one more time.
Okay, is this your pharmacy?
We don't have a pharmacy at Circle K.
Oh, do you have those little pills called crepe zooblies? Because my son has epilepsy and I need them.
No, we don't have a regular pharmacy. All we have are basic pain aids.
Ow! Now, okay.
Okay, why don't you try Snyder's, honey? They're open 24 hours.
Okay.
That was Patrick in the background there doing the attack. Attacking me as I did the call.
You said who did you say has epilepsy?
Well, it's really short. Let's listen to it one more time here.
Okay, let's listen again.
Oh, is this Circle K?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I was wondering, do you have those crepe zooblies?
The what?
Crepe zooblies?
Try that one more time.
Okay, is this your pharmacy?
We don't have a pharmacy at Circle K.
Oh, do you have those little pills called crepe zooblies? Because my son has epilepsy and I need them.
No, we don't have a regular pharmacy. All we have are basic pain aids.
Now, okay.
Okay, why don't you try Snyder's, honey? They're open 24 hours.
That part where he goes, "Purr!" I'm pretty sure he actually hit me at that point. You know, we're trying to make it realistic.
Sounds like he has a very funny retardation. Your son. Yeah, he said my son has poop epilepsy. Anyway, so yeah, more of our nonsense from back in the day. Well, thanks for listening. And we hope you've enjoyed our 2-year anniversary special, where we went back in time to mostly the mid-90s, 93, 94, 95, 96. And then got a few from 2000, 2001. Some classic prank phone calls that you got to hear what we were doing way back in the day. This is kind of the roots of this show, really. Now we're doing Pran Funkels, so that's how we got from there to here, by dicking around and doing weird phone calls back then. And now here we are with our own show. Ain't it grand?
Look how far we've come. Now what we're doing is saying weird phrases to people on the phone.
Yes, and it's on something called YouTube. So thanks for listening, folks.
You know, if I went back in time and told myself about YouTube 20 years ago, that it really would have blown my mind, man.
What if you went back and you said you guys are going to have like this show that you do weekly, where you just do a live prank call show, like.
I probably would have shit
not
my
on the
pants.
radio. It won't be on the radio, but the internet kind of existed back then. There were BBSs and stuff. Yeah, I guess the internet existed back then, right? Yeah.
Not in a way that was very functional, though.
Yeah, no, not at all. It was just this little weird.
It existed in a way that it took 3 hours to download a picture.
Yeah, I remember just like going to people's websites and like there'd be a little crappily animated pixely gif of the Earth twirling around. It'd be like, welcome to my homepage, and then there'd be a little picture of a little shitty animated mailbox, or maybe not even animated, just a picture of a little shitty cartoon mailbox, and like, click here to send email.
Please wait while my animation of a mailbox opening loads.
But there was always a globe. There's always a little pixely animation of a globe on everything, because it was the internet, and it's like in Cable Guy, you can play Mortal Kombat with a friend in Vietnam. So
The Cable Guy, starring David Bowie.
Starring David Bowie, that's right. Starring David Bowie at the very end. It stars him in the last minute of the movie. Also
starring Jack Black.
Jack Black and Kyle Gass, formerly known as
Cage.
Yes.
And also starring Mr. David Cross and Robert Odenkirk.
You mean Saul? Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to end the show tonight, and
it's 4:44 a.m., so it's time to end the show.
It's up to 4 whole months. 2,000 flushes.
4 whole months, my 2,000 flushes, you son of a bitch. 4 months, what are you trying to tell me here? My fucking toilet clean 4 months.
You know, I almost wanted to look that commercial up, but I'm pretty sure I already have tried to do that.
2,000 flushes. I'm the inventor of 2,000 flushes.
2,000 flushes?
2,000 flushes. 4 whole months. I'm holding up 4 fingers in your face. They're dirty fingers because I've been messing with toilets all day.
I'm pretty sure this has come up on the show, and I've tried to find that commercial. But maybe I'm just imagining that. But
all right, folks, that's the show.
Now here's Here's a song that I created on Mario Paint that was on.
Is this our end theme?
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, here's to another 2 years, everybody. Everybody being just you and me. Here's to another 2 years of farting around and making prank phone calls.
And here's hoping that future shows have less technical difficulties than this one.
Yes. And more stuff.
But you know what? It's not about the technical difficulties. It's about the heart and the soul that's put into the show that really matters.
Talking backwards.
All
right.
We love you, and we love you a lot.
We love you, and as Justin would say, we fancy it.
We fancy you. We love you. We want to molest you a lot. And
I no moleste. No moleste.
We like you. Can we say that? I like you.
We can say that only if our listeners are of age.
No, we like you a lot, and we love you. And when we want to buy you an ice cream cone with a pound, it's going to have a pound cake on top of it with some strawberries.
We want to watch you eat that, and there might be a little bead of sweat that runs down her temple.
But that's what Heavenly Father would like to happen.
All right. Thanks for listening, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Pran Funkels. Now we'll close with Cody's Mario Paint song. Song that he made in Paint in the 90s.
It's off a cassette that also contained Pran Funkels. Good night, folks.
Good night.